What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, y'all? Let's get it in. What we got in the building? Roll call. Y'all know what it is. Sammy the Man, Reg Dog, Festo, Knowledge. I'll walk him down. Let's go. I ain't gonna be able to read some of y'all comments. Unless it's like probably a one word. Tony Brown, Mustafa, 7 Day Sports. I got 18 people to like. Something is wrong with that picture. There's a lot of blues in the building. Hold on. Eric Kwan. What's good? So what we're gonna do to start it off, we're gonna go right in. We're gonna go right in. A power ranking of the whole NBA. Where you rank the Lakers? You rank the Lakers top 15 or 15 to 30. Where would you rate the Lakers? Top 15 or 15 to 30? Where will you rank the Lakers? And I'm gonna give y'all my take in a second. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm in traffic right now. So Eric said 15, 30, bottom 10, bottom close to 30. Damn. Stops at top 8. Ben says 39. Legs ain't no 30. He said top 8. People just coming in, hit that like button. The top 3 buttons on the right. He said Bron really gonna show his age this year. I think that I could believe that. I think it's gonna be a time where it's gonna pop off. I agree. I think that it's gonna be a time where it pop back off. I mean, his come on, we got 13 likes. Come on, y'all. Whoever hit the like button. This is why I don't really be motivated at times, man. It's like it's really like people have to really come in, man. I got more wrenches. Now says something very important. I got more wrenches than anybody, especially percentage-wise. I definitely got more wrenches than anybody on YouTube. Anybody on YouTube percentage-wise. Percentage-wise meaning subscribers to mods. I definitely I will stand on that. I got the most. I get the least donations, and I don't even get the likes like that. I don't say Mr. 100 likes no more. Word. Yeah, let's get the likes up. All right, so I'm gonna think the Lakers. I don't say the Lakers probably. I say Lakers top 15, but I have to say like more like 14, 15 best team. I say Lakers. See, the thing is, Knowledge says something very important, and that is the key. He say think LeBron gonna show his age this year, and part of me think that I think it's gonna come a time. I think early in the season he gonna be fine, but I'm thinking towards later on the season, I think it can happen. It's gonna be a time where it's gonna be like, wow. That's the thing about when you have old players like that. He's 40. You know what I mean? And people fail to realize, oh, he's still getting 20, but all 20s and 25s is not the same. And it's like it's hard for me to really gauge the Lakers because if I'm gauging it like because Bron's definitely still an effective player. He's definitely an effective player. But you have to put in and Lakers got a solid roster. The Lakers do has a solid roster, a solid bench. It's just the point of my main issues with the Lakers is I'm gonna give y'all my main issues with the Lakers. My main issue with the Lakers, for one, it's a big question mark when you gotta relying on a guy that's 40 years old. That is never good. That's one. Two, you relying on a guy that's 40 years old. Two, soon when things go halfway bad, or if it don't start the way it start, it's gonna be trade this guy. Trade it's too toxic. So I'm saying relying on a 40-year-old, too much toxic around the team, and that's big right there. If the Lakers would just I think if the Lakers would just more just can play, they'd be all right. It just I don't gauge it. I've been around the NBA for a long time. I know once you get up in that age, it could come back and get you. Yeah, let's get the likes up, man. But yeah. He said Bron gonna be uneasy when Bron yell at him. He shouldn't even be, and I agree with Magic Johnson. Like, if you want to just do it like one game and then sit him back down, I'm cool with that. Like, if you want to just play him and then sit him back down, he's not ready. He's not ready. And Magic Johnson said that. He clearly not ready. That alone could going to be tension just trying to get him up. It's just too much going on. Teams making real moves. Teams is making real moves. Preseason, I don't worry about preseason. Preseason don't count. I don't worry about preseason. But teams is making real moves. So my power ranking, I think, it's gonna be tough. I just can't. It may be some bias, but I just cannot put the Celtics number one. I ain't gonna see. Part of me want to do an order, then part don't, because I really don't know. Like, who could be the best team in the NBA? Like, who gonna have the number one seed? And Milwaukee, to me, is in the driver's seat. Milwaukee Bucks is where they want to be at. If I'm Milwaukee, I'm happy. No expectation. They don't even talk about the Bucks no more. So when they made that trade, they was like, oh, the Celtics got competition, the Knicks and the Sixers. The Bucks is in the driver's seat right now. They're in the driver's seat right now. That's what you want to be. You want to be, especially, you want to be that. Especially if you got a coach like Doc Rivers, who I think that he definitely don't do a bad job in the regular season. I think he definitely could get you in some regular season. But I just think too much things happened last year with the Bucks, and Dame wasn't all in. That's just what I always tell people. You're not all in is never going to work, man. It's never going to work. Anytime you're dealing with a group of people, if it's a business or anything, if you're not all in, you're not going to work. You can see a team, if you look at it, you can look at a team like chemistry. Teams don't fall out of nowhere. Look at every championship team, you'll know. You can erase that from y'all. I'm going to give y'all a cheat code right now. By December, if there's any major chaos around a team or a team looking a certain way, y'all know I don't have to go break every little detail thing. You'll know right then and there. If it's automatic, oh, they looking to trade this person, that, especially a starter or any team. I'm not talking about just the Lakers, any team. If you hear if they going right now, the Celtics looking to move Derek White, they looking for trades for Derek White, you know right there, Celtics not gonna be a championship team. Right there, you know it ain't gonna be a championship team. Minnesota Timberwolves looking to move Jaden McDaniel. You know they ain't gonna be a championship team. It championship teams, it's always things are smooth from the gate. Just look back that Bucks team, smooth sailing. That Laker team, that Toronto team, that Warriors team, that Denver team, the Celtics. Like it always a smooth sail. Chemistry, they get along. If they do something, it's like towards the end, not they top 7 players, or sometimes it can be that like a team could be good and they can make it, but it'd be more like a role player. But things be smooth, health wise. Guys playing a lot of games and things like that. That's how you could see a championship team early. You know what I'm saying? You could see a championship team early. And the thing with Lakers, always surrounded by chaos. If the Lakers not playing lights out, it's going to be some drama. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. I just hate to put the Celtics, but it's like I don't know who. Dallas, I think Dallas is gonna be an excellent team, but I don't know if they're gonna be like a #1 seed type team. Cause I know Kyrie gonna miss games. I just don't see them being like I just think Boston gonna take a step back. I don't know. I'm not gonna do in order. But this one I think is the top 10 teams in the NBA. Just in the NBA. I think I'm gonna say teams from the West and teams from the East. I think from the East, I definitely think out of 10, I think it's gonna be 4 and 6. I think East gonna have 4 top 10 teams in the NBA. I think it's gonna be Sixers, Bucks, Knicks, and Celtics from the East. The West, I think, is going to be OKC, Minnesota, Denver, Dallas, Dallas. What other 2 teams? Denver, Dallas, OKC, Phoenix. That's 9, and who else? I think Lakers definitely top 15 to me. Definitely top 15 teams. Phoenix and who else? Who else? Phoenix. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Minnesota, OKC, Denver, Dallas, Phoenix. I don't want to say New Orleans because I think New Orleans, like I just said, it's hard to do it when you got like a Brandon Ingram. It's hard a play like that. Is you trading? Is you not? That right there, I just think it's just gonna be an issue right there alone. Is you trading or you not gonna trade him? That just up in the air thing right there. Him all season, he wants a contract. He not happy. It's bad taste in the season. It's bad taste. That's why I don't think they're gonna. Nah, it's not no Houston. Lakers better than Houston. Lakers might can crack top 10. But Cleveland might. Cleveland might could do it. But I think that the next three teams, like I wouldn't be surprised. Lakers could be top 10. Lakers could be top 10 because I think that the three teams it could be New Orleans, well 14 Memphis. I think it'd be, but I think G.G. Jackson. See, when you start off, see the thing is the N.B.A. starting off hot. You don't want no injuries. G.G. out to I think January. That's not good. You got a young player. You'll rather one of your veterans out like that because they know how G.G. still getting the feel of the game. You don't want a guy like that hurt. Let's say if Marcus Smart would have been out, you'd be like, all right, cool. G.G. You don't want that. But anyway, I can see Lakers, Memphis. I can see Lakers, Memphis, Cleveland, and New Orleans. Any one of the teams could be top 10. The Lakers roster. I don't think the Lakers roster is trash. I don't think it's trash. I just think it's just too much. I think the coaching gonna be decent because you got two veteran guys there, Nate McMillan and Nate McMillan and Scott Brooks. Now, if JJ seemed kind of stubborn, it's gonna be his way. If he could be open-minded. It's just tough. It's not easy. LeBron James teams are just not easy to gauge, especially nowadays when he's older like this, and he don't cover so much of winning. And then you got Anthony Davis. I don't know if Anthony Davis can put together 2 healthy seasons. I don't know if he can put together 2 healthy seasons. That man always grimacing. And then the Lakers, I don't think they got the team. If Anthony Davis missed 15 games this year, let's say he the only one missed out of 15 games, I could see the Lakers going like 4-11, unless the schedule it's like a lot of cupcake teams. They end up playing in that stretch. But if it's like an average thing, I can see the Lakers going like 4-11 if Anthony Davis missed 15 games. He's that important to the Lakers this year. He's that important. He's the Lakers' best player. He's that important to the Lakers this year. He said Anthony Davis and J.J. Redick said they want both a solid backup center. And see, the thing is, Washington, I think they're gonna be that. I just think they did an excellent move by picking up Valanciunas. They know teams gonna be thirsty. One thing about Valanciunas, you know what you're gonna get from him, and I think he's gonna do a little more. I think he's gonna easily be around 15 points. 14 to 15 points, about 9 rebounds. That's going to do it right there. And he just play his regular role. That's going to do it right there. That's automatic a first-round pick. Automatically a first-round pick. That's crazy. So that's automatic a first. And then you got to have players that match the salary. And Lakers don't got no player pretty... Yeah, you could do Gabe one-on-one. Gabe for him. Gabe make around that much money. And if I'm the Lakers, if you're the Lakers, you don't want to get to the trade deadline, and there's a lot of teams wanting him. His price goes up. But then I know the Lakers probably like, I don't want to hit it. Especially, I said that Valanciunas thing, I think it may go into deadline. Valanciunas thing may go into Valanciunas thing may go into the deadline. The reason why I say I think Valanciunas may go into the deadline, because in December, he eligible December 15th. That's not happening December 15th. Let's say January 15th. Mostly around there, if a team ain't going to get what they want, they're not going to do it. And a lot of teams that going to want to really part with a first-round pick, that's going to be the asking price, a first-round pick. So a lot of teams that going to want to part for a Valanciunas on a first-round pick that early in January. So they're going to be like, they'd rather wait because somebody else may become available. And you be like, damn, I done used the first-round pick on him, and I could have got this guy. Someone that may be a little bit younger and better. But it might be like, yo, we could have probably they only asked him for, let's say for instance, Nick Claxton. See, he make too much money. I don't think the Lakers going to spend that much money on the center position. But let's say anybody. This another center that you may feel that's better than Valanciunas. He becomes available now. You done gave up a first-round pick. That's why I don't think that they're gonna I don't think they're going to said current that hit. Trevor Lane said the Lakers should trade for Mitchell Robinson. And I ain't see Trevor Lane. Mitchell Robinson, I think I'm in New York. I just heard they say he's going to be out 3 months. He stay hurt. And one thing, the Knicks try and trade him. The Knicks, see, let me tell you about most parts when teams like this. His contract not bad like that. He only make about $15 million, right? And the Knicks drafted him. Most of the times when teams draft players for some reason and the players show some promise, teams always have some type of attachment to them. I think the Knicks going to try to want too much for him, and he's too much of a risk. He stay hurt. He's always hurt. Always. He's like guaranteed hurt. Mitchell Robinson's like guaranteed going to get hurt and going to miss a lot of time. And he's kind of like, and you can see he lost his athleticism. You clearly could see, like during them injuries, you could see them injuries catching up to him. He's not old, but you can see it. He getting heavier. He gained weight. You can see on his face he gaining weight. He's nowhere near athletic as he once was. And he only like, I don't know how old is he, but he's more like a guy that's in his early 30s. He's like a guy that's 32 years old. His body. He said he out to December. Yeah, that's a long time. But I think that he stay hurt. He stay hurt. He stay hurt. And the thing about it, the Knicks gonna want a lot. They definitely gonna ask for a first round pick back and more. Knicks is feeling themselves now. They really feeling themselves. And is he worth a first round pick? He's never healthy. And how many years? Somebody please tell me how many years Mitchell Robinson got left on his deal. How many years Mitchell Robinson got left on his deal? I would have said at least 2 years. Harlem, what up, Harlem? He said, I think Towns will win. He said, the beat round table. Yeah, but we have time to see. She's not always available. That's the thing. She's not always available. She got a lot going on. But we definitely mix things in. We've been wanting to do it, but it be people time and stuff with that. Like we always want to have like get together like a round table with women and stuff and things like that. You know, we'd do it, but we don't know how consistent these stuff gonna be. And it's gonna be tough. The reason why I said it's gonna be tough, they got real role players. They got guys you like, alright, like you know what I mean, real role players that you don't have to, that's gonna fit. Ain't no, oh, you know how sometimes you look at a team, they be like, damn, they got a crew. But you look and he need his shots, it doesn't matter with them. It doesn't matter. Josh Hart, a real deal role player. He's not going to, you don't have to be on some, oh, he gotta play. I mean, he need his 15 shots. It's not like that with Josh Hart. OG is not like that. And Mikal Bridges not like that. So Towns and Brunson want to get their shots. Towns and Brunson want to get their shots. Them guys going to get their shots, so that's why I like the Knicks team, because it's not like, you know how like for instance, Philly thing can be an issue. B, Maxey, and Paul George, those like having three guys who got to get 20 is an issue. Can be an issue. I'm not saying it's going to be an issue, but it can be an issue. Paul George needs his shots. He needs to be at a certain number. B, Maxey, he got the ball, so he pretty much can dictate his shots. That can be more of an issue. Mikal Bridges can affect the game taking 10 shots. Same with Josh Hart. Same with OG and Anunoby. They're gonna play defense. They're not gonna complain. I like their situation, and everybody know I'm a New Yorker, but I never liked the Knicks. But I gotta give them credit. Knicks always did stupid stuff. They finally figured it out. They always tried to chase the big names for no reason. And today's NBA, you could see Brunson became that. If Brunson didn't let's say if Brunson would have been hurt, they always chase the names. They got Towns, I think, because he's available. I don't think they was like super thirsty for Towns. If another center would have been available, I think they would have tried to get another center. It is that he became available and they're like, yo, wow, just go for it. But the Knicks finally doing things the right way. Because all these guys, if you think about it, a lot of these star players don't really be star players. They be star players in name, but they really don't be star players. They really don't. It looks good on paper, but they don't produce in the playoffs. Some of these guys do not produce in the playoffs. They don't produce in the playoffs. So you say, oh, this guy, that guy, but some of them don't even be all that good, like people think they be. That's one thing. You could say what you want about Donovan Mitchell. He do his things in the playoffs. He do his thing in the playoffs. But a lot of these guys, when it comes to play, they not the same. You have guys like Diva Central money guys who gonna go hard. You know, going hard, I tell people all the time, that heart matters. Knicks play with a lot of heart. A lot of heart. And I tell you, it always matters. I'm big on heart. I'm very big on heart. I'm big on that. Yeah, you got to have talent, but I'm big on heart. He said Knicks winning this year. I don't think the Knicks winning this year. But I like their team though. Dallas got an excellent chance. See, the thing with Dallas, Luka he gotta commit. He gotta commit. Luka gotta commit some on defense. Ain't no getting around it. Ain't no getting around it. Luka gotta commit on defense. Some. You know what I mean? He gotta commit on taking better shots. That's the thing with Dallas. I just think that Luka got to grow up mentally. He got to take better shots and he got to do some little things. You know what I'm saying? And the Bucks are sitting pretty. The Bucks are sitting pretty. And see, that's the thing I don't respect about Dame, where I didn't like that you didn't go to exactly where you want to go. You seen a lot of people get the dictate and go where they see. That's what I'm saying. See, Dame got bamboozled. Dame got used to seeing every time a player asked for a trade to their destination, they went exactly where they wanted to go. But Dame failed to realize where Dame fucked up at. Dame failed to realize rules change and situation. Every situation is not the same. Every situation is not the same. So you cannot see, he don't understand. As I said, these players be players, but they don't understand situations of time. And the thing with Dame messed up at, I'm gonna tell you what Dame messed up at. And I told y'all this before, then my source even mentioned it. When Dame messed up and Portland organization knew what he did, where he said he wanted to leave, go. So punk ass. Dame, damn, I don't know what I want to eat. I had to eat something. Where Dame messed up at, he knew he's supposed to, I'm gonna tell you what Dame messed up at. Dame said he wanted to get traded. Then he said he don't want to get traded after he didn't get traded at the deadline when they didn't find a deal for him, and he didn't get traded. Where he made the mistake at, he played Portland like he was going to be all in, and they signed Jeremy Grant to that contract. That's what they didn't want to do. They end up signing Jeremy Grant to that contract, and they didn't want to do it. And soon when Jeremy Grant got their money, he finagled them and then said he wanted to go out. He looked out for, because Jeremy Grant wasn't getting that money on the open market. Everybody knew this new apron, all this new stuff, different things, and he bamboozled them. He played them. He act like, all right, well, I ain't get traded. I'm back in Portland. I don't want to go nowhere. And soon when Jeremy Grant signed, he did that to get Jeremy Grant paid. Cause they're like, all right, we're gonna trade Dame. You're not gonna make sign a contract like that. You don't know how your team gonna look. You 100% right, knowledge. Luka got that Melo syndrome. NBA, you gotta do, like, Luka laughs and like he a killer, but he do too much showboating. And damn, I don't know what the fuck I want to eat. Got a little stomach ache right here. Luka, he always smiling, and the guy can easy. If I played against Luka, all you do talk a little trash to him, he coming down wanting to prove himself. To say you too little, to talk a little trash back, smiling. Yeah, you think this, I'm gonna get back to you, clearing the people out, holding the ball too long. That's not gonna work in today's NBA. Today's NBA, you need a star player, but your role players is very important. Your role players is very important.
Give me another bag.
Excuse me. Excuse me. What up, Pop? Let me get roast beef, mayonnaise, salt and pepper, American cheese, no toasted bread.
Put the cake together. Yeah, put the cake over here. Put the cake top.
Excuse me.
All right.
He said how Julius Randle helps the Wolves. See, that's another thing. These players, see, the problem is these players have to make adjustments. You have to make adjustments, man. You have to look at, see, you have to be students of the game and make adjustments. Julius Randle, he got to fall in line. You're on a new team, you're on a new contract, you got to fall in line. You got to eat some hay. I don't want to say the S word, but you have to eat some hay, man. You got to eat some hay. Same with Brandon Ingram. You got to do more catch and shoot. More catch and shoot. Especially if you're wide open on a catch, pull it. You got to, because now you making, see, Brandon Ingram, if he do more catch and shoot and just pulling up, you still can do your thing too, but just do a little more of that, because this catch and shoot was, he got a high percentage catch and shoot, he just don't like to do it. If it's catch and shoot and do that, now you open up the trade, because a lot of people think you can't play with certain guys because they feel you hold the ball. And you could do that. But Luka got to make changes in his game. Luka got to do the little things. He got to be like, all right, I'm cool with taking some nights 17 shots. I'm going to hit the boards. I got to commit more on defense. Ingram not overrated. He's not overrated. And he's not inconsistent. He shoot 50% from the field. He's not inconsistent. It's just that that Zion, they just don't know what to do. They cater. Like, I'm going to tell you why Ingram looked inconsistent. The team used to playing without Zion. Zion get back in the lineup. They keep, you can't win like that. They never be like, okay, let Zion. Y'all know Ingram is my favorite player in the NBA, so I get y'all may say some biasness, which, okay, is cool. But, and I watch New Orleans. The thing is with that is, they go play a certain way. right? Let's say they play 10, 11 games. Zion not there. They play this style of basketball. Zion come, everything changed. It switched over to Zion. It's too in and out. It's too in and out. Then they both be having their little injuries thing in and out the lineup. You 100% right about that, Notch. I felt that migraine. That's why I said, let me hear I eat all day. All I ate was, I ain't nothing. I just had water all day. And see, the thing is with these people today, man. I couldn't be a general manager or coach or nothing like that, because what people fail to realize, it's not too many players in the league I would really cater to. I ain't gonna lie. It's probably a handful of players I would cater to, and I would just like kind of suck it up and do maybe 80% of the stuff they do. But a lot of these players, you got to call them out. And then the thing is, with that is CJ McCollum, there's no way in the world he need to be starting. That's what's going to hurt their team. No way in the world he'll be starting. Because now the point guards in this league makes things go. Point guard in this league is where these point guards in the league today is real good. The Trey Youngs, the Dames, Kyries, the you know these point guards, the Shays, all these guys, Steph Curry. These guys, they can get hot and cause nightmares for your teams. Even a guy like D'Lo, for instance, that get hot and he can be insane. Van Vliet could get hot, like, and they got the ball, Maxey's, the Brunsons. You want a guy like Murray, even Jamal Murray. You want Murray guarding the point guards. But if you have CJ starting with him, now he's not guarding the point guards. You got, because CJ definitely gonna be too small for the two guards. CJ only 6'2". He's too small for the two guards, and he can't do. He can't do nothing with the point guards. The point guards gonna have a field day with CJ McCollum. That's why him and Dame didn't work. Him and Dame, they won some games because they just had a good team and they was good players. But that little backcourt, and he got to play no. Put CJ ass on the bench. Start. I wouldn't even start Herb Jones. Start. And I know Herb Jones would be mad because he started. Or nobody really liked the reduced role. I get it. But I'm starting Trey Murphy because he gives you that outside shooting that you need. I'm starting Trey Murphy. Now you bigger. He can defend the two guards. He gonna have some. He'll play good defense on them. Ingram, Zion, like that. Your team gonna be more bigger, and you could get away with the 6'8". What's the name? You could get away with Daniel Dice being 6'8" at center, because you got Zion that's big and strong, that can rebound. Brandon Ingram a good rebounder. Murphy is decent, and Murray is a good rebounder as position. So rebounding, you're gonna be good. Size wise, switching, you're gonna be all right. I'm putting CJ, yo, bro, you got to go to the bench. Putting Murray in. I mean, put Murphy in. That's gonna be a problem. Teams get stuck and do things, and that's why their lineup is gonna be what it is. CJ don't rebound. CJ don't get you assists. CJ don't do nothing but outside scoring. And he give you some. I'm not mad at CJ and things like that, but there's no way in the world on that team right there he should be starting. No way he should be starting.
No, ترى هالحاجة وينسي.
What do you need right now?
Is that right?
What do you need right now, Red Bull? That's it.
Yep. There's no way. What's up, bro? There's no way I'd be starting CJ. What's up? Yeah, straw. No way. And then you try and win championship, you gotta tell a guy like Luka. You have to tell a guy like Luka what it is. My boy Ruggs, New York, is in the building. I knew my boy Ruggs coming in. I said Ruggs gonna come in today. I ain't gonna lie, Ruggs is a diehard Knicks fan. Ruggs is a diehard Knicks fan, boy. I like to talk to I like diehard fans, man. I like diehard fans. Yeah, you got to have hard conversations. That's why it's good to have veterans or former NBA players who can tell them. That's guys that's respected. Luka got to stop complaining to the refs and get back on defense. And I'm a Luka fan, but that's the difference between him and Jokic. Jokic don't do none of that. Jokic try to play defense. I tell you, that's the difference between him and Jokic. Jokic's more of a leader. It's easy getting the Luka head. Easy. You say one thing, hit a shot on him, he like, okay, he starts smiling. Lick his hand, he's shooting that ball. Styles make matches. Like I said, I think Minnesota definitely would have gave Boston a better run for the money. But I went with Denver I mean, I wanted Dallas to win because I felt down the stretch with Kyrie and it's close games with Kyrie and Luka. A lot of NBA players today, I don't like their mentality. I like guys like Fox. I like Fox. I like Shea. They just playing. Them boys, they just go out and play. They gonna play hard. They gonna play defense. They gonna scrap. They care about the game. And that was clear. And Edwards clear and everything, but the thing with Anthony Edwards, it seemed to me that he's too much now trying to be in the limelight. He's saying too much that he wants to be in the limelight. That's the thing with Anthony Edwards. He get too much. He's starting to seem like he gets big-headed. He go hard and he play defense. He gonna do it, but he's different from like Shea, Fox. Shea, Fox, and they different. Even Morant. Morant goes hard. I like Morant. Morant goes hard. And that was a good pickup. Them getting Dallas getting Clay, because Kyrie too inconsistent. And the games Kyrie off, you need somebody who can at least get you 18 points. They didn't have that last year. Derrick Jones Jr. couldn't do nothing. You know Clay gonna play hard. You know he cares and he's gonna play hard. He's a love Fox. He don't say nothing, just complain. That's what you have to do. Fox, you can see he's a basketball junkie. He go complain. He just go play. He play and he goes hard. He go hard. And that's what you need. That's what you need. You know who that I give a lot of criticism to? But you can win basketball games with them. You definitely can win with them. They got kind of like a winning DNA, but it just bothers me because you don't get enough. It's Bam. Bam is a player, you can win with Bam. Bam plays hard. He's consistent on defense. He gonna rebound. He could score some, but he just disappears. And then that money you got to pay him, that is the issue I have with him. Bam need to be on a team where you got, if you put Bam with a team like Dallas, as a big three with Kyrie, Luka, and then you can have Bam. You can't even have Bam at your second best player on the offensive end. You can't do it. You put Bam on Dallas, I like them to win. I like them then. Where he could stay at 15, sometimes it's 20 and stuff like that. Yeah. A lot of these players don't have no mental toughness at all. Jimmy Butler has mental toughness. That's how he gets over. But then he's a pain in the ass at the same time. He's a pain in the ass. He don't know when to fall back. He get too crazy at times. That's why I like me some Shea. Shea is a silent killer. He's going to be on attack mode. He's going to play D. I really like Shea. That's why I think OKC going to be one of the best teams. Because he as a leader, he's not going to play around. He's not. Strictly business with him. He don't care about all that extra stuff. He gets on that court. He going to pass. He going to do this and that. He ain't with all that giggling and all that. He not doing none of that. But he gets on his thing where he going to kill. When he know he need to kill, he has a good head on his shoulder. That's why it bothers me sometimes when they be rating Tatum over him. Shea do it all. Shea a guy, he can win being your best player on the championship team. He can win. Some players you can be like, can he be the best player on the championship, win you to a champ? Shea can. And I know people say, yeah, people ain't said Tatum, but Brown was clearly the best player. But then they had like a whole starting five. And then Pritchard and the other white guy, Hauser, came in until they part. Then Dallas was tailor-made for them. Dallas was tailor-made. Dallas was tailor-made for, they only had two guys they had to worry about. One guy always get into a George chirping thing. He always get into a George chirping thing where, you know what I mean, you can get him out of his game. Then Kyrie is too hot and cold. Out of 7-game series, he may give you 3 games. And other ones games be nosedives. It'd be nosedive. He gives you 12 points. That's the thing with Kyrie. Kyrie definitely a beast. See, the thing with Kyrie is, I would tell people the thing about Kyrie. Kyrie 30s be crazy. Kyrie 30s be crazy. See, that's the thing. His 30s be where it's be so you talking about it. Where last 2 games and then you, especially in the playoffs, you have another game and don't realize he had 13 points and you ain't think, you ain't paying no mind. Cause you still talk about that 30 and that sensational game he put up. But if you look at the whole landscape, he always up and down. And you know one player that I liked last year and just turned me off. I don't think I never went to a hot and cold like this. That I was like, oh man, I'm rocking with them. And now it's like I don't want nothing to do with them. It's Halliburton. Halliburton went from, I really like Halliburton. Like, I rock with him. I think he's gonna be, he showed me something. He's not as smart of a player like I thought he was. I used to sit there and be like, remind me like an Andre Miller type player. He's smart, he this, he that. He's not as smart as I thought he was. And he don't got no, as a leader, you don't want him as your leader. He do too much smiling, man. He showed no real toughness. He do too much smiling, man. He do too much smiling on the court and he's soft. Boston punked him. And not only that, he ain't played that. He was up and down against the Knicks. He was up and down against the Knicks. I lost a lot of respect for that man. This rain is crazy. This off season been dry. Been kind of dry. I just don't. A lot of these players, man, just don't like. Not just with the Lakers. Like as a fan of basketball, I just don't like these players today. Like it's like y'all making the most. Like I said, I sat through and watched the N.B.A. for a long, long time. I got a lot of years in. I over 40 years watching N.B.A. And they do more complaining than anybody, and they don't show up. That's the part that kills me. Like a player can have bad, like this is the nerve of it. And this is not just this particular person I'm gonna speak on. This is the NBA as a whole. Like, that's like right now, that's like me getting knocked out on camera. That's like me always beefing with people, right? That's like you always see me always in stuff. I'm all beefing with this person, that person, this person, that. Always starting. I'm a troublemaker. I got a big mouth. I'm talking a whole bunch of trash all the time. I'm a troublemaker. I'm a big mouth. I start trouble. All that. And then I get into a beef with somebody and it's on camera and I tuck my tail. And be like, nah, I don't want to fight or something like that. If that was to happen to me, I definitely ain't talking no more trash. I have at least enough sense to be like, you know what? It's over. The gig is up. I can't be out here selling wolf tickets no more. I already got exposed. Like the nerve of me with that, something like that happen, and me still be a troublemaker, still be talking trash, me still talking tough, doing everything I've been doing after I got exposed. That's a sickness. So I said with these guys in the NBA, the guys in the NBA, they will play bad and everything and still be like, I want max money. How? Then the shooter ain't look like nothing. The Lakers are off from 84. He said, I want 100. Like, how? Like, I just don't get that. And then Tobias Harris, I remember Tobias Harris. He came last year when the Sixers, the beginning of last season, when the season's about to start. He goes up there and get mad because there's rumors, a lot of Sixers fans like, please, he on the last year of his contract. Please, I hope it should be easy moving Tobias Harris. And this around the time when Harden was talking about leaving, and this beginning of last year. And he came out and was like, yo, y'all is bugging. I do this, I do that. I guard the toppest guy, shut them down, one of the best defenders, I'm this and that. Like, you can't be serious. Like, you got meaningless. I tell people all the time, he has a meaningless stat line. Tobias Harris always was the first half warrior. He's a first half warrior. He would get you 15 in the first half, like his eyes closed. And it's the flow of the game is not intense. He'll get you 15 in the first half, 3 points in the second half, just totally disappeared. And then you'll look at it, you turn, he got 18 points. You turn around, he got 18 points. You'd be like, and it's misleading. He do nothing. Just like he did nothing. They got eliminated with the Knicks. There's nowhere in the world Knicks was losing players dropping it down. You had him, a B, and even though a B had like one leg, but he's supposed to took over. He did nothing. But he come out there and talking trash like, yeah, I'm a max player. I deserve every penny I got. I do this. Like, man, your numbers is not what it is. Your numbers is not what it is. These players, that's the problem I have with them. They don't, you can watch a playoff game and you can see like, you don't see no passion. They just, it's like a go with the flow, and it's like, you don't see no desperation. You don't see nobody forget that hard foul or get physical with a player after play, killing them. You don't see nothing. I just don't like that. That's a problem. I don't like the mentality of these guys. These guys is weak. They get offensive on every little thing. They get mad because somebody say they think they better than what they is, and they don't really do much. And then the thing about it, they will come, oh, I guarantee you Tyrese Halliburton he didn't play that good against the Knicks. They beat the Knicks because the Knicks literally playing 5 players the whole game. And this happened to go long drawn out. Nebhart played well. Halliburton played well here and there. They just had Pascal here and there. He's another one. He's another one. Like these guys, soon he did it, like he jumped and said max money, y'all up, and you couldn't do nothing against the Celtics. You ran away from the ball. He ran away from the downers. They had the Celtics. They had the Celtics every single game they played. Even when Halliburton got hurt, it was too close, too late in the game where, okay, Pascal, you want that 200, show me. That would have been the time, that would have been my speech. If I'm Rick Carlisle, I'd have been like, yo, listen, this now, show me you worth that money right now. Y'all up late in the game. You ran away, did nothing. I don't like these guys, man. I don't. And then first thing is I want Max. That's the first thing I want, Max. They don't be that good, and they're not going to win you nothing. They don't play. That's just why the Knicks with them guys, and that's why Jalen Brunson, his mentality as that best player, he went hard. He's aggressive, kept coming. He don't complain. He ain't do none of that. Even I would have took less money like that. I wouldn't have did it. Only way, I ain't gonna lie, y'all gonna have to give me something on the back end. There's too much money. I'm too short. I'm already up there in age, this contract. My style of play, I don't know how long it's gonna last. He's real physical. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I'm not doing, that's too much pay. I'm not doing it. These guys today, their mentality. That's just why I like the John Morant, because John Morant has the perfect mentality. Us against the world. He ain't with all that foolishness that goes on in the NBA. That's why I like Jaylen Brown. I just hope Jaylen Brown would ever leave the Celtics. Y'all see, I would be a big fan of Jaylen Brown. I would love for him to leave the Celtics. I like Jaylen Brown. He don't take no shit. I always said this don't have nothing to do with what he did last year. He about his business. I like players like that. Just go out and play. All that complaining, I hate it. And thinking like Tatum like little bitchy. He mad he ain't get the MVP. He complaining, oh, why people ain't saying people don't believe it. Who cares if people believe in you? You've been successful, go out there and play. You've been successful since you've been in the NBA. Like, you worry about the wrong things. Go out there and play. I feel I ain't getting no respect. So fucking what? Just won a championship. Be like, who cares? Brown don't care about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a certain mentality to get past this thing. That's why it wouldn't surprise me if Shea can win a championship. It wouldn't surprise me. Especially if now, see, the good thing with them, they got guys who can get better. If Williams take a step up and Chet take a step up, that's all. I only need them to be better, a noticeable step up. Chet, and I definitely think Chet, he was only a rookie. But if Chet and Williams make the step, because you already know what you're going to get out of Caruso and Hockenstein. You already know what you're going to get out of them. If those two just take a step up, he become a little more consistent. If his points go up about 4 points, Williams points go up about 4, and his points go up about 4 points per game, and Chet, Tatum not 6'11". I mean, he's 6'8". He's 6'8". He just looking because he walks like this. You see him next to people. We look at him at Brown. Brown is 6'6". They only a few inches taller than Brown. You know it's 6'11", but Kevin Durant 6'11". You know somebody's 6'11". He's not no Giannis in him. He's not big like that. I don't think the Lakers going to be garbage, but it's potentially they could be. I don't think they're going to be garbage, but potentially it's possible. Who's Kevion Johnson? He's at 30-minute max. I agree. That's another thing. LeBron can't play over 30 minutes. LeBron 30-minute max. I agree on that. I agree. He don't need to be playing all the minutes. This is one season. It's no clear. Like I wouldn't be. Put it this way: if the Celtics win, I'm not surprised. Sixers win, I'm not surprised. Knicks, Bucks, Denver, Minnesota, and Dallas, and OKC. Any one of those teams win, I'm not surprised. Now, any team outside of that, I will be a little shocked. If Dallas win, it's like, all right. Denver, all right. Even though I don't think Denver gonna win. I think that depth, but it wouldn't surprise me if some of their role players end up stepping up, being a little better. If OKC win, I'd be like Minnesota, Celtics, Bucks, Sixers, Knicks. But if the Lakers win, I'll be shocked. New Orleans win, I'll be shocked. Cleveland win, I'll be shocked. Phoenix. I don't know. Phoenix, the thing is, I think Devin Booker mentality, they supposed to be, I still say Kevin Durant, but I don't like Devin Booker mentality, though. That's the thing with him. There's a lot riding on JJ and Bron. There's a lot. No matter if JJ... See, the thing is, JJ strike me. The thing I think on Bob the Lakers, I think if they struggle, I think this potentially I could see happening. If the Lakers come out the gate struggling, and the fans... You already know, I already say two people they're going to get. If they come out struggling and JJ, if a guy like me start pointing out his habits, and it fall, and everybody starts seeing it, and you already know if D-Lo ain't playing lights out, he's going to be the scapegoat. It can be bad, because JJ a type person, I don't think JJ can handle like Darvin Ham handled it. Criticism. I don't think JJ can handle criticism, you ask me. He seemed like he going to get mad, and if people going to ride on that. One thing you know, if somebody know they could get you mad, you lunch. Yo, I never figured out. Yo, I used to be mad when I tell you I want to choke Big L, and he used to know how to get under my skin. Sometimes I be fake like kissing ass because I don't want. Man, that was close, man. Cause I don't want him to stalk. I'm like I don't want to have to hurt this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he used to get me mad, and I'm ready. People have to hold me back. I just have to walk. I've been ready to hurt him, but he laughing like it's not like he. And he was just annoying, so fucking annoying. And I used to be so fucking mad. And I could never. One thing about me, I listen to somebody say something. One day, man, him chilling. He said, "Joe," and it turned me. He said, "Only dude that know I get you mad." Like one day we just kicking it. He's telling me. He said, long as somebody see this, that, and the third, they know they could get you mad. They gonna keep at it. You know, especially back then, cause back then it's like you don't never want to sit there just fight your friends and stuff like that. You really don't, especially if it's not disrespectful. So it's more like somebody clowning because now you look like a lame. You see what I'm saying? Like, damn. You couldn't take that now like a lame. It's not like somebody being disrespectful or put their hands on me or being disrespectful. That's like, oh, fighting words. You go fight your friend and they ain't warrant to be a fight. You turns a lot of people off. You could turn a lot of people off and people don't want to rock with you. So you kind of have to eat it growing up. Like, all right, got to eat it. Because you already know it's like an unwritten rule. Like nobody respect that. Like what? Like really? You want to fight with that? Like, cause niggas just more clowning or just doing little shit to whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that be the thing. Once somebody see they can get to you, it's over. It's over. And JJ Redick, believe me. If the Medes and Laker fans and non-Laker fans could see that any little criticism, he get tight and his face get red and he coming out there. He can't help it. That's the thing with JJ. He's gonna be mad. Feel he got to defend himself, start being condescended to the press and all that, and he could get eaten up quick. He can't handle didn't handle it well. I don't think JJ can handle it. FD2, what up? Why you say, like, I don't get that. He said, my boy Flamigo, that's my boy. But he said crazy the Knicks got capped for nothing. We would have to give up 3 first-round picks. But let me... A team, you have to understand this, Flamigo. For one, people look at Cat, his numbers and everything, and looking at everything. Cat ain't as great as people think. See, that's what I'm saying. If you don't watch teams, he do a lot of stupid fouls, a lot of stupid plays. He don't have no heart. There's a lot of things that go with him that's questionable. And today's NBA, and then his salary is crazy. He gonna be getting $50 million and all that. Like, he just don't. He's goofy. There's a lot of things going on with Cat. And then you have to always think about the structure of the NBA. He didn't have a lot of suitors. Cat did not have a lot of suitors because the way now how the NBA is, you can't, like, it's hard to make trades now. So it's not like Minnesota had it where, well, we got Cat, we want 3 first. Teams ain't doing that no more. 3 first now is like really like superstar type players. You see how it changed. Just look at the market. Look at the market. How Murray. Atlanta only got, I think they got Dyson Daniels, Larry Nance in the first for DeJounte Murray. That 3 first-round picks is gonna it be guys like Fox. I'll tell you right now, guys who can get you 3 first-round picks. Guys like Fox, because what he mean to that team, young and he don't have no baggage, no injury history. He played good in the playoffs. Guys like Fox, like 3 and up. Of course, like the Lukas, the Giannis, guys like that, the Embiids. Donovan Mitchell could still get you 3. Trae Young, I'm hearing they couldn't even get 3. Nobody was thinking about getting 3 for Trae Young. And Trae Young way more impactful than Cat. I'm hearing for Trae Young they couldn't even get 3. And I heard when they threw him, that's why they immediately took him off the trade. Because I heard nobody was thinking about sniffing. They saying 2 first round they max. That 3 first, you ain't gonna see it no more. Unless it's like them superstar type players. And Mikal Bridges, see, the Knicks is a team who had a lot of things, but it's sad to say, but Mikal Bridges has more value than Cat for a number of reasons. One, he never missed the NBA game. That's one. 2, he impact winning. He's that guy that you could just move him around. And 3, he got a good contract. He has a good contract. So he has a lot of major things that people want. His position, a 3 and D, that's number 1. That's like a goal in the NBA. That's like having a quarterback. 2, he's still relatively young. He never get hurt. He never missed the NBA game. And like his value is higher than Cat's. He had more value than Cat. And you could put him on drop him off on any team. And he's gonna work. He take 10 shots, he's not complaining. But he gonna do a lot of things for you. Deflections, loose balls, swiping at deflections, block shots, steals. He gonna do a lot of things. So I won't say that they got a player in Dante who worth way more than a first. Dante proven he always been solid, but he was banged up. He was good in Milwaukee, but he stayed hurt. But now some players, them injuries catching up, and now you can see it. You can see last year what he did last year ain't fluky. I'm not saying he gonna be like that every game in the whole playoff series, but you can see it wasn't fluky with Dante. You can see it wasn't fluky with Dante. So you got him first, then you get a guy like Dante, and then you get a guy like Julius. You can say what you want, but it keeps them afloat. Teams who worry about 3 first-round picks, teams who don't care, who their main mission is just to go. They mission was to be in championship contention, and they did that. I'd rather, if you see it, you have to look at the landscape of it. A team like Minnesota, it benefit them. If they're gonna get 3 assets, it benefit them to get 1 first and 2 impact players. Now a team like Brooklyn, who ain't going nowhere, right? Or Detroit, it's benefit them to get 2 first round and 2 first round pick, and then a player. See, every team, every situation is different. It works for Brooklyn to get the picks more so than 2 impact players, and it don't matter. And people talk about Julius Randle like he's nothing. I don't get that. I think that was a good trade. And when you got a chance to get off a contract, you can't play around. And the reason why I say it's a good trade, they think like this on Minnesota end. They really like Naz Reid. They think Naz Reid going to be a player. They really like Naz Reid. Naz Reid's like them. And they really want to build their team around Rob Dillingham, Ant-Man, McDaniels, and Naz Reid. That's their goal. And you want to win a championship right now. You want to make a move like that now. You don't want to make that, because I saw somebody, I can't remember where it was. Somebody said, oh, Minnesota stupid. They should have waited to the deadline, All-Star break to make that deal. Why? Why would you want to make that? And no more, too much things can change by then. You know what I'm saying? A deal like that, you got to make now. That's not a deal you be like, oh, it'll be there, because it's too much going on there. You got Julius Randle on his last year's contract, and then you trying to win a championship. You trying to win a championship, that can change. Now, let's say if Knicks and let's say the Knicks and Minnesota both in first place. You taking a risk making a deal like that. And then mid-season, like a deal like that, you want to start fresh. I think that everything about it was good at the time. Now, if Julius Randle healthy, yeah. He said, teams will scout Naz Reid. That's true. That's true, but the thing about Naz Reid, he has a bag, though. You right what you saying, team's gonna scout him, but the thing about that, he has a bag. He could dribble, he'll knock down shots. He do a lot. Like I think he's gonna be fine regardless. He's gonna be fine regardless. It's a Kwame Brown going at LeBron. What happened with Kwame Brown and LeBron? See, you know why it's hard for a guy like Kwame when he goes at LeBron? You know why it's hard? Because he can't say nothing about LeBron James' game, because he's in the NBA. See, I could talk trash, and some people talk trash. You can't say nothing about his game. See, that's why it's going to be tough coming out of Kwame Brown. Even if some stuff Kwame's saying is true, it's always going to be tough coming from him, because people are going to be like, what? Like you the first number 1 pick, and then see, he put himself in a real tough spot, because he he came off as everybody always bothered him. He been quiet for 20 years. Everybody bothered him. Everybody rallied behind him. Everybody bothered him. They talking about his game, this, that, and the third. He wasn't bothering nobody. And now he's on, and then he's like, yo, and he came, why a man talking about another man? He always said that. A man, people get on here, men talk about other men and all this stuff there, this, that, and the third. That's why you gotta be careful when you say stuff like that. Dame Dash too. Dame, when you say that, I don't like that men be on here gossip about other men. You can't say those things because it's hard to go somewhere, and there's gonna be times you're gonna have to mention somebody. And now your own words gonna come back and get you. You know what I'm saying? You just can't be sensitive and just roll with the punches. Because when you say that, you really limit yourself. Because now you can't really be a commentator. Because you're doing the same thing. Let's say if a network want to hire Kwame Brown to be, let's say they be like, okay, Washington Wizards be like, yo, I want you to be our broadcaster. You gotta speak the game. Even if it's negative or positive, doesn't matter. Y'all guys said that, you know, men speaking on other men and say some things. So it's like him with LeBron, he would just have to always stick to like LeBron character. It'd be hard to say anything because people like, what? Like coming from you is, see, I can talk about LeBron, say, oh, he this, he that, but coming from him, it always gonna be a lot of energy going back at his way. I don't have a problem with him saying nothing, but I'm just saying he put himself in a real tight situation because he came off as people bullying him. He tired of this, that, and the third. He ain't bothering nobody. He got hot on the internet because he defended himself. Now, it's no more defending himself. Now he got to be on here giving his opinion on things. His opinion on basketball, his opinion on these rappers, they doing stuff. Oh, this person getting locked up, that person carrying guns. You know what I mean? Now it's like, and then when it come off critical, now it just comes off. I would have just, I knew, but he still, I guess, get following and stuff. I don't know, but he made it really, really tough on himself. Like I said, I don't have a problem him doing it, but when anytime Dame Dash did the same thing, men talk about men, Dame Dash, now he say, now you box yourself in. Ain't no men talk. This is what it is. See, the problem is people can't talk about stuff without being disrespectful. See, that's the thing. See, that's my whole thing. People feel they gotta be disrespectful. They just can't just say something. Just can't, I report, I hang this and that. People want to be disrespectful to people. That's when the problems come in at. That's why when Ben Simmons was grilling Cam and stuff like that, and he's grilling them because he felt it was disrespectful. But I ain't gonna lie, Ben Simmons, he one player, dude deserve being. He one player, I say, because he's a clown in every which way it is. So I don't think I'd never defend Ben Simmons. He's a clown in every which way. He don't want to play. He didn't want to get his money. Like he's a clown in every which way. He's a clown in every which way. But the thing is, when you do that, it opened doors. Somebody wanna, you know what I'm saying? It opened doors. Yeah, I'll get back up with you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.